wants to face a real man. Jason Hades sucks.
Now, Nick, I know I'm not Nick Brubaker, okay? I am a one-time CSW Heavyweight Champion. I am a one-time Tag Team Champion. The only thing that I haven't done here is beat Nick Cutler. No. Last month I would have beaten Nick Cutler, but he cheated. So tonight, all I'm saying is, give me one more chance.
Just go ahead.
I beat you once when you got yourself disqualified. I beat you for the CSW Heavyweight Championship. Then beat me now!
He did.
Then beat me now! I beat you last month. What the hell? I got 5 minutes. I'll go ahead and help you.
5 minutes? He thinks it's going to take 5 minutes to beat Jake Andrews? Well, he accepted the challenge.
I was told a 20-minute time limit, but apparently Cutler doesn't think much of Jake Andrews and his challenges, and Cutler wanted Brubaker again. He's not going to get him.
Well, that's the thing with Cutler. When you're an athlete like Cutler is, he's got this confidence, almost to the point of arrogance. I mean, it seems like arrogance, but he can back it up. He can back it up, just like Jake Andrews can.
Whether you call him dark horse, whether you call him undeniable, he sets his sights super high. The cheapest of victories against Jake Andrews. Remember last month, a low blow when the official wasn't looking. Jake chasing after Cutler, two former CSW Heavyweight Champions once again in a mandatory rematch made by CSW officials, whether Cutler likes it or not. And Andrews just wanted another chance. And Jake Andrews, with a string of attacks early and often, and already linking the Cutler in the midsection. The world is taking notice of both of these athletes in particular, and that's why they are so excited about this battle. Big monkey toss out of the corner. Cutler over-rotated and nearly had his ankle sandwiched from underneath him. Both of these individuals think they have the skills and the possibilities, the looks, and the tenacity to be champions again. And obviously confident, overconfident is Nick Cutler. He says he can beat Jake Andrews in 5 minutes.
That's terrible.
Well, I mean, there might be some that believe that. Jake Andrews will not allow Cutler to attempt that attack. Pump, handle, kick for a 2-count there.
As good as he is, I think he's looking past the opponent just because he beat him a few more times.
So, Stan, I think there's a question that's in many people's minds. Maybe I can pick your brain. Is Cutler a player in CSW and beyond, or just in CSW?
Oh, he's a player anywhere he goes. 239 days he was Metro Division champion in 2013.
He slapped the ring post. Cutler hurt himself.
Then he was champion in CSW a few years ago for 100 days, beating Jake Andrews. I mean, this guy is a player, a prime cut, if you will, anywhere he goes. Even in the WWE.
Jake is tired playing around, even though you're listing every accomplishment that Nick Cutler ever had since birth. But Jake Andrews is not here to listen to accomplishments. He's here to make his own accomplishments. He wants to beat Cutler here this evening. Sunset flip attempt.
Cutler is beating people up on Monday night. You've seen it yourself. I refuse to watch Monday night.
Trying to knock the crown off of his head. Nice counter by Jake for a near fall. Jake Andrews, always an expert with his feet on the run, off the ropes with devastating kicks, and he loves that high-flying knee smash, which has definitely taken down a multitude of opponents in the past.
And Jake Andrews beat the entire locker room to win the championship.
Jake Andrews with a gallant effort last month, wants to be a CSW Heavyweight or Tag Team Championship holder at some point again. A number of unfortunate events and losses have hindered his mind, but he can win matches and huge matches like he did in 2017 and dominate CSW again. But he's got to get through this hurdle first. And my goodness, what a guillotine drop that was.
Oh man, shades of Eddie Gilbert, who passed away years ago in 1995. This very month with that hot shot maneuver. A testament to hot stuff Eddie Gilbert.
Now, Stan, remember when the talk of the town was Jake Andrews in 2017? All the awards, all the accolades, and then all of a sudden, well, not as many for Jake Andrews as of late. But he's possibly a flying knee away from being a top contender again, right, Stan?
Oh, he's definitely one of the top 5 wrestlers in the entire world, if you ask me.
But the name of the game, Stan, wouldn't you agree, is perseverance? I mean, there's going to be obstacles in front of you no matter what, but if you can persevere, maybe one day you can get that shot and maybe win the big match.
You articulate it so well because perseverance is the one word that people lack. Not just in wrestling, but in life. Here in CSW, you look at both guys.
And here's the challenge, Stan. Here's the challenge, Stan. No one is going to hand you your hand and walk you through this process.
No.
You have to learn this on your own. And although the fans can chant all they want, Jake Andrews has to find a solution for putting out Nick Cutler. Because if he continues to lose, how is that going to affect his psychology? How is that going to affect his mind frame going forward in this promotion if he knows he can't defeat the one opponent that's standing in his way from getting back to that top level?
I think it'll affect him very negatively because that's always going to be that dark cloud hanging over him. No matter what he does, Cutler can always come out of nowhere. Let's say he wins a championship. At some point in time, Cutler could come out of nowhere and demand a title shot, and the championship committee will have no choice but to offer it right away. That dark cloud.
A committee can make an argument for a match, but if you can't win that said match, it's not going to matter at all.
No. It all comes down to the ring, which is why each and every match is so crucial. Even though the fans of today that watch television may not understand it because anywhere else where professional wrestling is not presented as a sport, it wouldn't be indicative. But these wins and losses really do matter in the Chicagoland area.
Chicago-style wrestling prides itself on the sport of professional wrestling. We're not here to have entertainment all the time. We do have characters, that is for sure, but ultimately it is about who is the best technique, who is the best in the ring, who can defeat those opponents of any shape and size, who has all of those skills mixed into one bag. Cutler's got to be in the mix. You combine the grappling, you combine the submission style, you include the strong style tactics, the hard strikes of Cutler, the cross faces, and the different ways that he can ground his opponents. I mean, he just has so many ways to beat you. And that's why Cutler is a dangerous foe in this ring.
Cutler, you seen him go against Val Venus, and we never seen Val Venus wrestle again. How many times has Cutler done this to an opponent?
Cutler has faced some of the best in the world already inside of the ring, and he has proven himself. But Jake Andrews is indeed the future of wrestling, and he's going to show it.
I would say Cutler is as well, although Jake is maybe a few years younger. But Cutler
the
still
experience
has
edge is definitively in Cutler's favor. Oh no! Jake Andrews got straddled on the top rope in support, and if I were Mike Brennan, I would be very tempted to issue a warning because a low blow like that,
well, his evening
is blatant.
Yeah.
He did it already.
His plans for the evening are
silly.
screwed.
Well, it's silly to me, Stan, how this guy can continue to break the rules and be offered more and more prizes and opportunities for things that he didn't earn.
He wasn't going to use them anyway.
Oh, come on.
Oh my!
son of
Headbutt
a
between
gun.
the legs, proclaiming that Jake is not capable of reproduction. Come on, that's not right.
How can you sit there and say that your opponent is no longer going to be able to reproduce? I mean, how can you sit there and be so callous?
Well, everyone says they got freedom of speech and they're going to say whatever the heck they want, so he's stating an opinion. And what are we going to do? We're going to put his name in social media and throw him through the ringer, or what?
Well, unless he's a conservative, everyone's going to stick up for him. So
now remember where you are, Stan. You're in Chicago-style wrestling. Do I have to mention anything else to you about the corruption and all the other things going on around
oh
town?
man, we got 14 candidates for mayor here in Chicago-style wrestling.
And if you could include me, that never mind. I'm not in that bucket list.
You know, we've had so many different corrupt mayors here in Chicago-style wrestling.
All guns blazing, but Jake Andrews might have given a heart attack right there to Cutler. He drove his feet right through the chest.
Oh, yeah. The rib cage arrogantly came off that top rope.
Stop talking about it and standing and stopping. Hit him with the knee already. We're tired of waiting. All right, close line. That sets off a think of abuse. Stan, I think he should have hit the knee right there. What was he waiting for?
Probably to wear him down a little bit further.
Bulldog with the assist. Cutler's not moving. Will Jake get past this obstacle? No, not at the moment. Jake Andrews, former CSW Heavyweight Champion, was unseated by Cutler.
Unseated by Cutler
And Cutler no longer the champion, called out Brubaker, didn't get what he wanted, and again, he has to wait.
Was unseated by Brubaker.
He has to wait his turn, and who knows who'll be champion by the end of this night. I hear all sorts of rumblings about Brubaker defending the title later against somebody, but we'll have to wait and get all those official decisions as the night progresses. Jake with a beautiful roundhouse kick. Over the top rope to the head and neck. Cutler, slingshot spear, but Cutler stuffed his head on the takedown. He crushed him on the way down, and that plunging drop almost put Andrews away. And notice Cutler went for the pinning attempt again because he knew that Jake was hurt. Leg drop for extra measure. Can't put him away.
He's still able to kick out, but I thought he was for sure going to be knocked out.
And I'll tell you this, if Cutler thought that he was going to get an easy night and be out of here in 5 minutes, that is not the case. Jake Andrews is not here tonight to mess around. This is not a game. This for Jake Andrews is as close to reality and life as possible. You live it, you breathe it, you think it, you should indeed be the star, and you have to prove it. You can't talk about it, you have to show it. He messed with that kick. What a shame. Cutler with the go behind. Reversal. Standing switch. But then that elbow. And you can tell just from the training that Cutler has had over the course of the past 6 months, his body has changed. He has added mass, he's slimmed down, and he's dangerous.
He's training other people. Look him up on Facebook.
Yes, indeed.
He'll train you too.
Victory roll, but Cutler anchored himself, got the ropes, and that's it. Cutler defeated Andrews yet again. How many times does it take?
This is a heartbreaking loss for Jake Andrews.
Smart move by Andrews. Brilliant move by Cutler. He sat down on it, grabbed the middle rope, and Andrews was not ready in time. Nick Cutler holds on to the middle rope.
4 times, I think.
Yeah, how many times does he need to prove that he deserves a higher ranking in CSW?
Are you asking me?
Again, is one step closer to a title shot. And it's in the bag for Cutler at some point. When will that happen? Jake Andrews, again, outsmarted by the craftier of the two. But that was not a clean victory, Stan. We all know it.
Hey, you know what? There's another day coming for Jake Andrews.
Hey, thanks again, Paul. It was an incredible match. Let's hear one more time for Jake